I'm Abdul-Qawiyy, and over the last 30 days, I made $432,000 in profit. If you stick around until the end of this video, I'll show you how you can make your first $10,000 to $30,000 a month consistently using my PPM method. And if you don't have the patience to watch until the end, you might as well click off right now, because that's the mindset of the 99% who never make it. But before we go into the video, here's proof from my bank account to show you I made $432,000. So now here is the bank account to serve as proof, and this is a live bank account, by the way. As you will see, this is in my name, and yep, I'm not like those other gurus that tell you something and they don't have proof. This is $432,000 that has come in the last 40 days. There are 3 levels to the PPM method that have helped me make over $346 million by age 26. And these principles, they've been battle tested and refined through real life experience. Now let's get into level 1, product confirmation. This is where most people go wrong. They either don't validate their product idea or they waste time on something no one actually wants. The funny thing is, I had a friend who spent over $10,000 and 6 months of his life on a product that never sold. The problem wasn't the product, it was that there wasn't a real demand for it. And don't let that happen to you. You don't want to spend money, time and effort on something only to discover nobody wants it. Now you're in debt and stressed. You know, there are so many times people tell you online that, yeah, you know, I'm just going to show you how you can make money online, and all you have to do is have $5,000 and you're going to be rich. But the truth is, yeah, is that possible? I mean, it works, but the truth is, if you go ahead and you take that $5,000 and you spend it on something that nobody wants, you're going to be stressed. Make sure you're not wasting months or even years chasing the wrong opportunity. For members of my community, I always teach them something called the drop model. It's a quick and easy way to test with no more than $500 to $1,000 if your product is going to sell or not. And how do you do this? You see, it's very, very simple. You go to Google and enter the website myip.ms Shopify, and instantly you see all the Shopify stores in the world making millions of dollars. Then you check the first 50 to see what they are selling. For you to have an idea of how much they are making per month, I recommend these 2 tools, SEMrush or SimilarWeb, to see how much traffic they are getting on average. Then use Shine Commerce to see how much sales they are making on average. This will validate for you if there is demand or not for a product you're gonna sell. If a brand is pulling in $4 million a month, can you capture just 10% of their audience and create a better experience? Absolutely. That 10% could make you $400,000 a month and change your life. So what you now want to do is go on Alibaba and find a supplier that sells exact same products using reverse image search. Here's what to check for. 1, do they have a minimum order quantity that won't stretch your pockets? 2, do they have good reviews from previous shoppers? 3, have they been selling for at least 5 years? If they fulfill the above, then message them and order for 3 to 5 product samples. Now you might be thinking, whoa, I'm going to order for 3 to 5 product samples. Yes, you will. And your message to the supplier is going to be that you are ordering for these 3 to 5 products, mainly because you still want to place a bulk order with them eventually, but you want to use this to market your brand. And this shouldn't break your bank. This should cost you a maximum of $300 to $400, depending on the product. I'm even assuming the most you're going to spend. And once you've confirmed your product, you can't stop there. That's only the beginning. Level 2 is about product differentiation. And if you think this simply means tweaking a few features, you're in for a surprise. I'm going to show you how to position your product so that it stands out in a crowded market, making your customers want to choose you over anyone else. And now that you have the product, what you want to do is opt in to the email list of at least 10 of your competitors. Look at the ads they are running with Facebook Ads Library. Use VTowel to see their ads on Google and YouTube. Then you'd see what reviews they have, specifically the 1 and 2 star ratings. This is the gold mine for you, right? Because you want to find out, why do they get those 1 and 2 star ratings? Is it delivery time?
Is this something wrong with their brand packaging? Is it the brand experience? A prime example of how to capture a large market share is what Rihanna did with Fenty Beauty. She saw the gap in the market about Victoria's Secret not catering to plus size women and created a better experience for them. A 1% better experience could make you wealthy beyond your imaginations. We all know that Rihanna is currently a billionaire as a result of the Fenty Beauty brand that she has. And before you say, yeah, it's because she's popular, let me remind you, Beyonce also launched a brand called Parker. Right now, she even launched another brand, an alcohol beverage brand. But it's misplaced priorities because she's not building something that caters to an existing demand or fulfills a gap in the market. Unlike Rihanna, who studied the market, figured out what people wanted, and decided to create a better experience, and now she's a billionaire. It's not an excuse. A regular person could also do this. Look at what is already working in the market. Look at where they are going wrong, and just go ahead and capture a percentage of the market. The e-commerce industry is projected to get to $8.7 trillion by next year. Do you think you making an extra $300,000 a month is going to change anything? No one cares because the money is already made. You just have to go take it. And I know this takes some work, but if you don't put in the work, how will you get rich? So you need to understand what will give you an edge in the market. I helped to launch a men's 2P brand, and our angle was that it was a replacement for surgery 10 times cheaper and without the pain. We didn't just offer a product, we offered transformation. Now you might be thinking, bro, why will someone buy a 2P when they could just go to Turkey for surgery? Well, here's what you don't understand. It's not everybody who has $10,000, $15,000 or $20,000 to pay for a hair transplant. But at least everybody has a disposable $500 that they can spend on a 2P. That one will restore their confidence, 2, help them get more dates, 3, help them get more women, and 4, help them get laid. There are so many men who suffer from this insecurity, and I know because I live in the Middle East, I live in Dubai, and there are so many guys who are already balding, and they are even in their early 30s or even mid 30s. Now imagine knowing that yes, instead of you going to Turkey to spend $10,000 or $20,000, which doesn't even include the flight ticket, you could as well just pay $500, get a 2P that you can use over and again, and no one would know because literally if you have it on, it just looks like your normal hair. You need to understand that there is a lot of money to be made from people's insecurities, and it is ethical. Also, here are some more brands and how they captured market share. One is a brand called Away. You probably know of it, you may not know of it, but Away sells high quality luggage and their travel accessories. Their main product is a sleek, durable suitcase with a built-in battery for charging devices. Now you might be thinking, what? The problem they spotted is traditional suitcases were either expensive, luxury items, or cheap and low quality. There was no option for stylish, durable luggage at a reasonable price. Plus, travelers often struggled to keep their phones charged while on the go. And everyone and their mom knows this. So the way they differentiated themselves is they sold their suitcases directly to customers online, cutting out the middlemen, which allowed them to provide high quality products at a lower price. Now the suitcase comes with a built-in charger for phones, solving a common travel problem. And we are all aware, like, this is a big problem. Imagine you want to travel somewhere and you know that shit, my phone is about to go off. But you know that, yeah, you have a luggage, your suitcase would help you with that because it serves a double purpose. It packs your clothes and it also provides you full battery. So you don't have to wait until you're at the airport lounge, or you don't have to wait until you are in the plane before you can charge your phone. So you are constantly on the go with your phone. See, the best part is their luggage was sleek, stylish, and available in various colors, which appealed to younger travelers who wanted something that looked good. They focused on storytelling by featuring travel experiences on their website, making it more than just a suitcase, but part of a lifestyle. As a result, they became popular among travelers, especially millennials. They grew quickly by solving a travel problem, offering a stylish product and using social media and storytelling to connect with customers. Now you may be thinking, what? Yeah, and that's the truth. Like the phone you have, the MacBook you have, all these gadgets you have, and access to the internet could be a complete game changer and transform your life. I figured that out, and that's why I went from selling and being a cobbler in Nigeria to being a centimillionaire who can now live in Dubai comfortably. And that's the thing you must understand. But what's the key takeaway from Away? They found a gap in the travel market where quality and affordability were lacking. They used a simple idea, make luggage functional and stylish, and it worked. Their success shows that solving a common problem in a unique way can make a brand stand out. Another brand that did this well is Dollar Shave Club. And why am I telling you this? Well, Dollar Shave Club sells razors and other grooming products delivered right to your door. They offer monthly subscription boxes for shaving essentials. And now you might be thinking, what problem did they solve or did they spot? Buying razors was expensive and inconvenient. Customers had to go to the store and often pay high prices. You probably are aware of this, right? For brand name razors, they differentiated themselves by creating a subscription service. You see, instead of going to the store, customers could get razors and grooming products delivered to their homes every month. Their first video ad was hilarious and went viral, grabbing attention and showing that shaving could be cool, not boring. Dollar Shave Club offered good quality razors for a fraction of the price compared to big brands. They expanded to sell other products like shaving cream, body wash, and hair styling products, turning into a one-stop grooming shop. And here's why people love them, right? It's convenient because the products are delivered right to your door. The prices are much lower than most traditional razors. Their ads are funny and relatable, making the brand feel friendly and approachable. So how do they make their money? Well, it's simple. They make money from monthly subscriptions for razors and grooming products. Now, they offer different plans to their customers so they can choose how often they get deliveries. By expanding their product range, they keep customers buying more than just razor. As a result, Dollar Shave Club grew very quickly, and in 2016, Unilever bought the brand for $1 billion. $1 billion. Think about that for a minute. Imagine launching a brand and being able to sell it for $1 billion. How will that transform your life? So it shows that even simple products like razors could disrupt an entire industry if you deliver them in a unique way. So the key takeaway is Dollar Shave Club found a way to make a boring task, buying razors, more convenient and even fun. By offering lower prices and using humor in their marketing, they built a loyal customer base and grew into a huge success. And there is where it comes together, marketing. And no, I don't just mean throwing up some ads and hoping for the best. Like, see, anyone and their dad could run ads. But you know the difference between an ad that makes you a lot of money and ads that bleed your bank account? The way you market your products can make or break everything you've built up to this point. And that's why I'll share the marketing strategies I used to scale Phoenix Watches to its current trajectory, and I'll give you the exact blueprint you need to go from $10,000 a month to $100,000 a month. You see, this can be the make or break point for your brand. The issue is most people think spending more money on ads can save a brand with no real strategy. I don't care if you have $1 to spend on ads, $100 to spend on ads, $1,000 to spend on ads. If you do not have a proper framework, you will not make any money. And that's what I'm going to reveal to you. Instead of that, they keep losing out on cash flow consistently because they don't have a proper system in place to make this come together. One of the favorite methods I like to use is called the key person of influence. Now, I've never revealed this anywhere except in my private community, but to do this, there's a website called Cameo. You can pay celebrities like musicians, footballers, actors, and have them license their image and likeness to you for a certain amount of money. And when you do, you just send them the product to use and get UGC content that you can now use in your marketing efforts. As we get closer to the end, I want to remind you about the secret tactic I mentioned earlier, something most people completely miss when it comes to marketing. This one piece of advice could be the game changer that multiplies your results faster than you ever imagined. And now, drum roll, what is the secret sauce? Well, the secret sauce that makes this possible is called the drop model, and I hinted at it earlier. You see, with this, you're not spending any money above top to get started. What you do is validate if there is demand for your product. Remember my friend who spent $10,000 and didn't make any money? I don't want you to be like him. And if you've watched up to this point, you're part of the 1% guaranteed to make it. With this method, in essence, what you do is leverage the key person of influence strategy. Use the videos they make for you. Then start posting content, either organic content or use it as an ad. Now, your ads could either be with theme pages on Instagram or it could be meta ads. All this traffic will be directed to a specific landing page. And what you're doing is collecting their emails, name and phone number. Then your first email to them is telling them you'll be dropping the product soon, but if they want early access, they should pay you a certain amount of money. So imagine your product costs you $50 to make. Let's do the math. You have them pay $120 on every product and you make $70 in profit. So all you need is 1,000 people to make $70,000 in pure profit in a month. If you're wondering how you can get 1,000 people to pay you without you breaking the bank, the answer is simple. You frame this like people are getting access to something exclusive that serves as a solution to the problem they are facing. Plus, if you learn how to sell with a story, it's way easier to convince people. And a very good book on this will be Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. He explains the principles that makes people commit to a brand. Also, you can read the book Contagious to understand how to create content that connects with people and also goes viral. Now, another solid book. You see, I'm giving you gems. It's Casualtizing because it is straight to the point and it helps you understand human desires a lot more. Now, I know this was pretty detailed, but it's not enough time for me to cover everything. That's why I'm hosting a live webinar called the Profit Bootcamp, where I'll share with you exactly how you can successfully build your own e-com brand and capitalize on existing demands to make consistent $3,000 to $5,000 a month. In the Profit Bootcamp, I'll go deeper into techniques we didn't have time to cover here, showing you real life examples from my journey. So check the link in the description if you want any access to this. Now, this is limited to a few people. So if I were you, I would go ahead after watching this video to sign up right away. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You're already ahead of 99% of people who give up too soon. Now it's time to take action. Drop a comment with your favorite takeaway or a specific challenge you're facing, and I might choose your comment for a personalized response in my next video. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications because I'm going to be dropping even more advanced strategies in the coming weeks. Remember, you're just one move away from changing everything, so make it count, okay? Now, if you want to see more, I made this video that documented my journey on going from $42 a month to $250 million at 25. You should watch it. And then if you even want much more detailed insights before my next video, then you should check out this playlist called the Brand Build Blueprint, where I show you exactly what it takes to build a successful e-commerce brand. I'll see you in the next video.